Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. With all of the steam and positive momentum and buzz that GOG has built up, now's a great time to build your GOG library, as they have kicked off their absolutely gigantic summer sale. Yes, their summer sale is live. Forgot the season here for a second, but their summer sale is live, and with that, north of 8,000, yes, 8,000 deals are live right now. A ton of great stuff, and think it's very smart to get a jump on Steam, launching your summer sale a week in advance. I just think that makes all the sense in the world. And they have games, of course, a part of their GOG preservation program listed, and they've got a lot of other great deals. I mentioned a couple of those earlier today when we did go over some of the new games being preserved, but there's a ton of good stuff that is heavily discounted. And again, GOG is the platform a lot of you guys have been wanting to build your libraries on, and you can get some great stuff. How about Devil May Cry HD Collection and for Special Edition, the bundle, $14.84, that just got added, and it is a part of the preservation program. Of course, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is $9.99. That is the complete edition, one of the greatest games of all time, and one of those games that I feel like some people would be willing to double dip on and, get a GOG copy and have it on there. And I said it before, but think about that for a second. GOG is a platform that people are willing to double dip on the games that they already own on Steam and get it on GOG, because that's how much of that's how much they like the platform. That's an insane thing to think about, given all of the other storefronts that have come and gone. And imagine being like, I own this game on Steam, but I really want to have it on Uplay directly, or I could buy it on Steam, but I'd rather buy it on Uplay directly, since technically if you buy a Ubisoft game on Steam, you get it through Uplay. You get the idea, but I digress. It's a pretty incredible thing. Alan Wake for $1.49. Alan Wake American Nightmare, 89 cents? Those are pretty spicy deals, I gotta say. Alan Wake 1 and then Alan Wake American Nightmare for 89 cents. That's a tremendous pickup. American Nightmare is a smaller game, but definitely still a worthwhile game to go through. And Alan Wake 1, I loved. For $1.49, that's an awesome deal. Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, $1.49 on that is obviously great. Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings, $2.99 on that. I think Witcher 2 is a sleeper. I know when people talk about Witcher these days, it's more about Witcher 3, but Witcher 2 is still a great game. Not as big of an open world or anything like that as Witcher 3. Witcher 3 has a sizable more amount of content, but still a worthwhile game to go through. Cyberpunk 2077, $23.99. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines at $9.99, also a part of the preservation program. I should also note the Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition is $42.39. That'll get you Phantom Liberty, which is an outstanding piece of additional content. Baldur's Gate 3 is $48, 28% off, a beloved game, even though it came out at this point 2 years ago. That's going to hold up its price for quite a while. One of those games that has built so much positive goodwill that, like a Black Myth Wukong, a Helldivers 2, a Stellar Blade, those games are just going to hold up in price for quite a long time. God of War 2018, $19.99. Silent Hill 4 The Room, 30% off at $6.99. A lot of buzz around Silent Hill right now, with Silent Hill The Arrival, Silent Hill 1 getting a remake, just a lot of great stuff with Silent Hill going on. Rayman 3, Hoodlum Havoc, $1.37 on that, that's great stuff there. Doom 3 at $3.99. Lords of the Fallen Game of the Year Edition, $1.49 on that. Look, I know Lords of the Fallen isn't like this blow-away Souls-like action title, but for $1.49, I think that's a damn good deal. Definitely would recommend that for $1.49. Worthwhile pickup there. SWAT 4 Gold Edition is $4.99. Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition is $13.49. You got Terraria at $4.99. Obviously a classic that you can invest a lot of time into, so a worthwhile pickup there. Heroes of Might and Magic 2 Gold, $2.49 on that. Anno 1404 Gold Edition, $3.74. Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition, $7.99 on that. Experience a BioWare game before they were completely washed. Great pickup there. Fear Platinum, 80% off for $1.99. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves the Collection, 60% off for $19.99. Man, love seeing these PlayStation games on GOG. We mentioned God of War, Days Gone, Uncharted 4, and Lost Legacy here for $19.99. It's a good pickup. It would be great to get the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection. And now that PlayStation has removed account linking, let's get those other PlayStation games on GOG, because God of War Ragnarok would do great, Spider-Man 2 would do great, Spider-Man 2018 would do great. Stellar Blade would do great. Let's get those games on GOG. That would make a lot of sense there. Mad Max $2.99 on that is great. Star Wars X-Wing Special Edition $3.49. Doom 2016 80% off for $3.99. Great pickup there for Doom 2016. Excellent game. Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition $15.99. Easy install on Fallout London as well. So Fallout 4 on GOG might be the best spot to buy Fallout 4, given you'll get London easily, and yeah, you can play through that as well. The modding updates that they've made on GOG have been great as well. Divinity 2, $1.99. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic at $3.49. Excellent deal there. Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition at $2.99. Y'all already know how I feel about that. That is an excellent deal for Sleeping Dogs, the Definitive Edition. An awesome game that deserves a sequel. I don't know if it'll ever get a sequel. I know there's talks of a movie and things of that nature coming to fruition, but we'll see if that ultimately does happen. Rayman 2, The Great Escape at $1.37. Control Ultimate Edition at $5.99. Excellent pickup. Absolutely love Control. Think it's a super great game, and yeah, I think it's Remedy's best game, which a lot of people will disagree with me on. Alan Wake 2 does exist, but yeah, I really liked Control and thought it was a great game. Star Wars Rebellion at $2.09 as well. Excellent deal there. What else we got? Psychonauts at $1.99 is great. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell at $2.49. Skyrim Special Edition at $9.99, while the Anniversary Edition is $16.49. You got easy install on mods there as well. Atom RPG Post-Apocalyptic Indie Game $2.99. Crosscode at $3.99 is an excellent deal. You've got Fallout New Vegas. I know that's a game that people will double dip on and pick it up on GOG, given how iconic of a game that is. Definitely a good pickup there. $7.99 with all the DLC content, I think, is a good shout. Mortal Kombat 4, $1.49 on that. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, $2.09. Days Gone, 50% off for $19.99. Mentioned that earlier, but a great deal there as well. Sacred 2 Gold, $3.74. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Game of the Year, the original, the deluxe edition of that is $4.99, which is still a decent pickup. Star Wars Battlefront 2, the classic, $3.49 there. I know that's a game a part of a lot of your guys' childhood, and you can get that and preserve it for $3.49. Star Wars Dark Forces, $2.09, the classic 1995 release. $2.09 on that. Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, $3.99 on that is great. Hitman Blood Money, just 99 cents. I know that game's absolutely beloved, so that's another game to check out. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, $1.99 on that is tremendous. I know there's a remake by Ubisoft in development. We'll see if that ever sees the light of day, but a great pickup there. Alone in the Dark, the trilogy, 75% off for $1.49. Excellent deal there. For Alone in the Dark and getting the trilogy for just $1.49, great deal there. XCOM 2 is on sale. Prince of Persia Warrior Within, $1.99. You've got Star Wars TIE Fighter Special Edition, $3.49 on that. Far Cry, $2.99 there. The Altars, not a deep discount, but 10% off for $31.49. That just came out from 11-Bit Studios. Thronebreaker The Witcher Tales is on sale for $3.99. Devil May Cry HD Collection, if you just want DMC 1, 2, and 3, that's $9.89. Crysis, the original, is $4.99. Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, $3.49 on that. RoboCop Rogue City, $9.99 on that. Excellent deal for RoboCop Rogue City. Definitely would recommend that, and honestly, one of the better deals here for sure. Stranglehold, $1.99 on that. Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition, $9.99 for that. I prefer KCD 2. I think it's a way better game, but KCD 1 is going to be a game a lot of people still want to play. If you mod it, you can have a great time with that. Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition, another classic, $6.59 on that. Let's get that into the preservation program. I mean, that would be a big one to get in there, especially with some of the issues that game does have. That would be a good addition there. But yeah, $6.59 on that. Fear 2 Project Origin and Reborn, $2.99 for that. BioShock Remastered and BioShock 2 Remastered, $4.99 and $2.99 a pop. Silent Hill 2, 40% off for $42. Prince of Persia 2008, $1.99. I think that game is super underrated. Very easy, but a very enjoyable game as well. Lego Indiana Jones, The Original Adventure, at $4.99. Good pickup there. Technomancer at $1.49. Tomb Raider Game of the Year Edition. You know I love me that. $2.99 for that. Sniper Ghost Warrior, 71 cents. Limbo, 99 cents. Definitely some good pickups there as far as super cheap titles. SteamWorld Dig 2, $1.79. Inside, $1.99. You know, some great deals under $2 as well there. Rayman Origins for $5.99. Definitely a lot of good stuff to check out. I'll do more videos covering the GOG summer sale. Look, I think the summer sale from GOG this year, I'm not saying it's going to have as much traction as the Steam summer sale, but still, certainly a lot of great stuff to check out. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.